Okay, so which smartphone launch are you excited about in June 2022?
Nothing.
Oh, that's rude. But I know you're talking about nothing phone 1 because I'm smart.
Google Pixel 6a.
Why?
Actually thinking to switch from iPhone 12 to some Android.
Okay, Manu, did I tell you how much I like you? Hashtag Android forever. Well, the last week of May had more smartphone launches than the entire month. And surprisingly, we did see a lot of good launches like Vivo X80 with Dimensity 9000, Vivo X80 Pro with good cameras. Let me know if you would like to see it against the iPhone 13. Also, Moto S30 review is coming up. And similarly, June will have a lot of smartphone launches in the last 2 weeks. But what will always be good is the tech content on this channel. Subscribe to TechVisor. Shameless plug. Now we'll talk about the detailed leaks of Nothing Phone 1. But before that, so first up we have OnePlus Nord 2T. It has launched globally. We unboxed and tested the global variant of OnePlus Nord 2T. Here's a video. But in India, it is expected somewhere around 2nd to 3rd week of June. Now in terms of specs, you get a 90Hz Full HD AMOLED display, MediaTek 1300 chipset, and rest of the camera specs are same as Nord 2, 50 megapixel OIS sensor, 8 megapixel ultra wide, and a 32 megapixel selfie camera, and Android 12. By the way, in the last video we said Nord 2 didn't receive Android 12, but Android 12 has started arriving for Nord 2 users now. Now, if you convert the UK pricing of Nord 2T, it's somewhere around 36,000. So I hope in India it goes a bit less, around 32,000. That's a good price. Let's see. We'll see, you will see. By the way guys, we are doing a massive Apple giveaway on Twitter, and on the first day we just unlocked the iPad. And right now we have 3,000 followers to unlock the iPhone 13. So the more followers we get, the prize of the giveaway gets bigger. And link to the tweet is in the description and also in the pinned comments. Now as per rumors, Motorola has 2 to 3 launches for June. The most exciting Motorola launch is Moto G82. It will launch around 2nd week of June. Now in terms of specs, you get 120Hz Full HD OLED display, Snapdragon 695, and a 50 megapixel OIS sensor. Now this phone is a bit different than Moto G52. Moto G52 is a 4G phone, but Moto G82 will be a 5G phone with high refresh rate OLED display and 5G processor. Of course, we'll be covering the phone, so stay tuned for that. Now Moto G82 rumored pricing is around 20,000 INR. That would be really interesting because having OIS under 20,000 is interesting. Well, we'll see, you will see. We'll also have Motorola E32. It's a budget phone. It will likely launch in the 3rd to 4th week of June. You will see a 90Hz 720p LCD display, Unisox T606 processor. The Indian pricing of Moto E32 has to be under 10,000. Now Moto will also be launching another flagship by June end or maybe the 1st week of July, Moto Frontier or Moto H30 Ultra. Now the specs are really interesting because you will see the first time Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1. Terrible name. You'll also have 200 megapixel main sensor for the first time, 6.67 inch 144Hz POLED display. Now the phone has lots of firsts, like first 200 megapixel camera, and for the first time Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1. It will be interesting to see if that heats. The pricing is really vague as of now. It should be around 50 to 60,000 because you see all specs are flagship, so that price is pretty justified. Now the launch I'm really excited about is Pixel 6a. Now Google recently confirmed that Pixel 6a will come to India, and it is the first phone after Google Pixel 4a to come to India, so it's a big deal for Android enthusiasts like me. The sale will likely start end of June or mostly start of July, mid-July, and we know the specs because the phone has launched in the US. You get a 6.1 inch 60Hz OLED display. You get the same Tensor chip as Google Pixel 6a, 12.2 megapixel main sensor, 12 megapixel ultra wide, and an 8 megapixel selfie camera. The camera is the same as Google Pixel 5a. Now, the most interesting part is the Google Pixel 6a is rumored to be launched at 40,000 INR. Now, in my opinion, pricing will be the most key thing for the Pixel in India, and the rumored pricing sounds a lot because at 45k you can get Pixel 6 on Amazon. So let me know how much you would pay for a Pixel 6a. Now, another interesting phone will be from Oppo Reno 8, Oppo Reno 8 Pro, and Oppo Reno 8 Pro Plus. The likely launch date is end of June or start of July in India, but the interesting bit is Oppo Reno 8 has Dimensity 1300 and Oppo Reno 8 Pro will have Snapdragon 7 Gen 1. 6.62 inch Full HD AMOLED display, 50 megapixel main camera. Now the Oppo Reno 8 Pro Plus will have 6.7 inch 120Hz Full HD AMOLED display, but Dimensity 8100. The camera specs will be similar to Oppo Reno 8 Pro. Now the interesting thing is, of course, Snapdragon 7 Gen 1. But this could be very well another OnePlus device. The pricing of Oppo Reno 8 should start at 30,000, with Reno 8 Pro at 35,000 and Reno 8 Pro Plus at 40,000. What's with Pro Plus this year in 2022? Now next up, as of now, as per rumors, we'll only have one phone launch from Realme the next month. Quite new. The phone will be Realme GT Neo 3T. It will launch around first week of June. The Realme GT Neo 3T will have 6.5 inch 120Hz AMOLED display, Snapdragon 870 and 80 watt fast charging. Now the rumored price is expected somewhere around 30,000, and at that price, it is really close to iQOO Neo 6. And with sales and discounts, it would be interesting to see which phone is better. But more interestingly, Realme will also launch Realme Pad X. So Realme confirmed that the Realme tablet will launch in India. The launch date is likely alongside Realme GT Neo 3T. The Realme Pad X has 11-inch IPS LCD display, Snapdragon 695, 8340 mAh battery, but the Realme Pad X has keyboard and Realme Pen support, which will launch alongside and you'll have to pay extra. The Indian pricing conversion for the Realme Pad X is 15,000. The Realme keyboard cost is 4600 INR and the Realme S Pen cost 5750 INR. Now, the tablet doesn't look that powerful, but I'm really curious about the Realme keyboard and Realme S Pen. But of course, you will see more tablets in India from other brands because the Indian tab market has grown 33% in the last quarter 2021, and Lenovo is the top brand in tablet segment. So we definitely need some good tablets in India. Now, Xiaomi doesn't have a lot of launches, but Redmi K50 will launch in India as Xiaomi 12X or Xiaomi 12T. The launch date is likely the end of June or first week of July. It will have 6.67 inch AMOLED display and Dimensity 9000. This Dimensity 9000 chip is very interesting and most importantly, cheaper than Snapdragon 8 Gen 1. The pricing of the phone is still not confirmed, but we'll see about that. Now finally, the Nothing Phone 1. Now the design of Nothing Phone 1 is shared by the company itself, but as you would know, these are prototype designs, so the look as of now is not confirmed. The launch date is likely at the end of July. Literally nothing is confirmed, but we should have solid specs this month, and most likely per rumors, it won't be a flagship phone. You will get Snapdragon 7 Gen 1 and same 50 megapixel camera plus 8 megapixel ultra wide. But the interesting part that even has me excited is the Nothing OS and the whole Apple ecosystem comparison. We'll see when that comes. The pricing most likely will be close to 30,000, but like always, nothing about nothing is confirmed, so nothing can be said. So that was the list. Now we are thinking of covering a little bit of news, maybe weekly or alternate days. Of course, tech-wise style. Let us know what do you think about that idea. This is Pratik signing off. I'll see you in the next video. Pew pew.